And may I just tell you, we're going to perform 3 dances for you this afternoon. The first is the Arches, then Lucky 7, and followed by the Ribbon Dance, which is the last of the 3, of course. So 3 dances for children this afternoon: the Arches, followed by Lucky 7, and finally the Ribbon Dance. They're coming out into the arena now. I hope the cassette's going to work okay for them.
I can't see you. I'm going to ask Mrs. Tipping to come make the presentation of the prizes to the winning 3. In 3rd place, the Wimbledon Seedling, which I think is incredible. We're just spot on for Wimbledon this year, of course. In 2nd place, it's a combination of Bill and Ben. Oh, that's grand, yeah. And in 1st place, the Bunch of Grapes. We're having the Shaftesbury Dog Training School coming in to give us a demonstration. They're running a little late, and we had done one already this afternoon. They've hurtled here, rushed here, they arrived now, and they tell me they can get onto the arena at about 3:45, so about 10 minutes. So what we don't want to do is lose you. You're here, and we've got you all around the arena now, so we think it's ideal if you can perhaps just hang on for 10 minutes. And we'll have the Shaftesbury Dog Training School into the arena as soon as we possibly can for you. Down here, in any minute now, we're going to have a display by the Shaftesbury Dog Training School. So if you want to make your way down to the arena, I suggest now is the ideal time because we're just about ready to start. We're about to see a display presented by the Shaftesbury Dog Training School. The demonstration is made up of a number of standard dog training exercises which any dog can be taught, we hope. These include advanced stay work with handlers going into the crowd, more advanced recall and retrieve exercises, distance control and send away, and last of all on our program today we've got criminal work. That is, a dog apprehending a thief. You're probably aware the basic requirements of dog training is to have a dog which will walk to heel, and not one which takes the owner for a walk. I'm sure we've all seen the cartoons of the dog handler being half a mile behind the dog and being trailed along the grass. That's not what we want. We want dogs that will sit and go down on command and will also stay. The demonstration team will now illustrate these aspects of dog training. You'll see the 3 people in the middle have now left their dogs and will disappear into the crowd. The dogs will stay down. You'll notice that the team consists of various breeds, and this is to illustrate that any dog can be trained. Some of the dogs in our team I've only actually started training at the school 3 months ago. And today is the first day that we've actually been out publicly and displayed the various talents of the handlers and, even more important, the talents of the dogs. In a minute you'll see a cone being brought into the middle of the arena and placed there. Sorry, send Tim to the cone and he will go there as you request. You've probably seen this one on the sheepdog trials on the TV, but as you can see, we're not actually using a sheepdog of a traditional collie type, but rather a German Shepherd dog. Here we go.
Yes, it does. Just come back and just
Well done.
Down!
Beautiful.
World of them down
Is a retrieve. This features our youngest and oldest dog. The youngest one, the Alsatian, is 9 months old, and that's Bonnie. Callie is 4 years old. You'll see that this exercise is quite a difficult one. Obviously, most dogs will chase after a piece of wood, but have you ever tried to get them back again? Sable's a year old, exactly, and she does like sitting on the top of that car. I'm glad it's not mine. I wouldn't like to scratch it. What you'll see is hopefully distance control, and this is where the handler is at some distance away and will tell the dog to do certain things, sit, down and stand. That's it, Derek. Have a little word. Whisper in her ear. That's it. Stand. Sit. Good girl. Aggressive exercise. A nasty man. Go on. Oh, that's it. Get him. Down. After him. As I said, this is a very aggressive exercise, and the dog that's doing it, performing it, is Bruce, a 15-month-old German Shepherd dog, who is in the early stages of training. The next one we will see is a criminal with a gun. It's important that in our modern days... Here we go, go on boy. Yeah, at him. That's it. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for watching our demonstration. Should anyone be interested in joining the Shaftesbury Dog Training School, we meet each Tuesday at 7 p.m. at St Thomas's Church Hall, Stockton Heath.
Vanessa is going to retire now, so Vanessa's going to come away from the stage with her retinue, and she'll process around the arena on her way out, and followed of course by the retiring Queen, who is Karen Lamb.
my own dress and jacket to change into. And I finished the dress in about 2 days, but I just hadn't got around to hemming the jacket, and I was sewing all the time last night.
Oh, lovely. Please, miss, can you go and get changed?
Yes, are you coming with us, Philip?
I've got the things in the car.
Oh, I see.
Oh, at least the sunshine, I can't believe it.
Did a very good job with the dress.
It's really modest.
Would you tell us, Vanessa, what it has been like to be Rose Queen for a year?
I went to the village hall and I thought, I'll just going to be the 1981 Rose Queen, but I just hadn't got a clue who it would be. And the last person I thought it to be was me, and I just couldn't believe my eyes my ears when I found out that it was me. I was just so amazed. No, I wasn't one bit nervous. I was too excited to ever think of being nervous. I got up pretty early and the day just went so quickly. It was marvellous. Well, the things I really was absolutely overwhelmed by was the amount of presents which I received on stage. I just couldn't believe it at all. Somebody, the last Rose Queen told me to take a box up, but I thought, no, I don't expect any presents really, no. And I thought I might get a few family, but I just don't expect presents anyway. But I was absolutely flabbergasted at the amount I got. I just couldn't believe it. You know, there was just so many people had given me presents. I didn't know how to put myself really, because I was kind of the centre of everything at one point. I just couldn't believe it. I really couldn't. It was marvellous. Before retiring, I hope to watch the film, of course, on the 2nd of April of The Rose Queen, and on the 4th of April I've been invited to the flower service at the Methodist Chapel, and on the 15th of May I've been invited to the May Queen at Little Lea, which I look forward to before retiring. The year has gone exceedingly quickly, and I just hope this to be just as happy for the Rose Queen of 1982.
Well, Vanessa, we'll stop now and have a break. Sit back while Mr. Morgan and his walking stick solves the tricky problem of getting a rat out of a drain. It's quite a game of skill and causes a great deal of interest, especially when the rat is caught up in its own knicker elastic.
Till I met you, but you keeping me waiting all of the time. What can I do? It's your life, and you can do what you want. Do what you like, but please don't keep me waiting. Please don't keep me waiting, 'cause I'm so tired of waiting for you. So tired of waiting for you.
After the day, which was on the 20th of June, I went to the garden party. That was in July, and it was a marvellous occasion because the Reverend Mrs. Hatton, who used to be the vicar at St. Luke's, came to the garden party, and I was able to present them with a bouquet of flowers, which I very much enjoyed. The other occasion at harvest time was reading a lesson at St. Luke's, which I found a very memorable occasion. And I've had many visits to the chapel, the Methodist Chapel at Pilmoss, which the services have been really nice, very enjoyable. In December I went to the over 60s party, and I greeted all the people of the village as soon as I came in. The food was very good, and there was the film of The Last Rose Queen. Recently, which was in February, I was invited to the Festival of Queens at the Park Hall in Warrington, and that was a memorable occasion as the Rose Queens of many areas came to the Park Hall, and we all were together. So there's Rose Queens of many different areas. We had a comedian, which was a balloonist, and we had the presentation of all the money from the National Children's Society. Not really. All I can say is just keep smiling on the day and always, the whole year.
Thank you, Vanessa, for your memories of the Rose Queen Day and year that was to follow.
Reg is coming over. Oh, goodness me, don't use all your energy, Reg. He's gone down there. But the beer is waiting in here now for them. Best double diamond it is. And take up the rope. Making sure they get it. Now, put the rope down again. But it's all there, there's plenty of chairs there, and some people got the first row seat.
Are you ready? Take, fall!
And so ends another tug of war. Low Whitley are the winners, 2 pulls to 1.
Oh, look, it's all happening, it's all happening, and I heard them say they're giving it away for free. Oh, look, it's all happening, it's all happening. If you don't believe me, well, take a look, see. There's a lovin'.
The sticky bun competition, and sure enough it's all happening here, as contestants struggle to devour their trickle-dripping bun the quickest, and in doing so provide an extra burden on next week's washing. The treacle gets everywhere, as you can see, and I mean everywhere.
It's all happening. I heard them say they're giving it away for free. Oh, look, it's all happening, it's all happening. If you don't believe me, well, take a look, see.
Grass goes well with sticky buns, ask James Stringer.
Puffing out his chest, she taps the brew that's put him in the mood to sing. And there's a worm down here who wishes good appetite to the fishes, 'cause she knows she looks delicious in the spring.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Crashes, bashes and bruises as the wheel-bending Whitley pram races get underway. Stand well behind the bales and watch the wild and woolly pilots charge down the track. The royal regal look is forgotten as Whitley Rose Queen joins the fray. And just look how she handles her passenger. He's actually trying to escape. Is that terror in his eyes?
look at the results of the raffle. The draw's just been done. Our new Rose Queen First Duty's done it this afternoon, and we've got them now. We've already done it. I'm going to bang them out to you. So, prize number one, the £10 premium bond goes to Kate Isley. Number two, that's a bottle of whiskey to Julie Eaton of the Town Green, High Whitley. Number three, that's a flowering shrub, goes to Malcolm Lamb. Number four, that's a bottle of sherry, goes to E.J. Anthony.
And so ends another Whitley Rose Queen Fete for 1981. Thank you all for coming. Without your support, the day would not be a success.
Look, 340. That was the bottle of, sorry, the box of soap.